everybody? What's up? How's it going? How's it going? What's up? Welcome. Yes, we're back again on another amazing one. I'm live. Amazing one, guys. On the live stream, COVID-19 is taking another level. It's another level. COVID-19 is taking another level. Yeah, in Gabon. Today we'll be talking about the COVID-19, the COVID vaccine. That's actually what we'll be talking about today. The COVID vaccine. Especially how it's going, most especially the process, how it is going, how they're carrying on with the things about it, because I need to find it shows that, the vaccine will be announced, the day they'll be giving the vaccine is going there, they're going to announce it this month, by the end of this month. That's before the end of this month, they're going to announce the vaccine by the end of this month. So actually the vaccine has already arrived. We got the vaccine right here. The government already took the vaccine and they are with the vaccine. But the only problem there is that they have not yet started distributing the vaccine like in various regions, or I can also say in various province. In the various provinces or the various regions, they have not yet been, distribution have not yet been, how yet be going on. But very soon, it will. Distribution will start very soon. Let me just say in a week's time, distribution will start very soon. Hey, Kaya, how you doing? I see you. How you doing, Kaya? So very soon, distribution will be starting very soon about the COVID-19. About the COVID vaccine. They'll start giving the distribution very soon. They'll start doing it. But I think whatever we're thinking, what we have seen is that because last month when they started, the strike, the little strike, they were doing misunderstanding when people were they were knocking the pots and the plates around from 8 p.m. in the evening, at night, people were knocking the pot, the spoon, whatsoever. They said that they're going to push it this month. That they're going to remove the curfew from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. That's at night, 10 p.m. at night. But that has not yet been done. Nothing has not yet been done yet. Because what we are speculating here is that we think they're just waiting, maybe as they're trying to arrange things for the vaccine. They're trying to see some people that they will go out there to the field to educate, most especially in the villages, to educate our mothers, of our grandmothers, our grandfathers, for them to allow their kids to take the vaccine. That's what I think. That's what they're trying to do. They still don't give you guys an exact. They haven't yet said anything, but we're thinking in a week's time they're going to do that in a week's time, because they promised last month. They promised that they're going to hold a session this month. They are going to hold a session this month. Then they will tell us when they are going to remove the curfew and push it till 10 o'clock or 10 p.m. something like that. JB Vlogs, hello, I see you, ma. How you doing? How's the family doing? Thank you so much for hitting that I'm hard button. I really do appreciate How are you doing, man? I really do appreciate it. So that's it. But we know that they're going to do that because it has not yet been released. They haven't lifted the curfew. So speculation is saying that maybe they're trying to get set, because they're trying to get people that can go to the field, can get to the villages, to the sub, can get right into the sub to see how they can, share the COVID. I'm okay, man. Thank God, I'm okay. I'm doing great. So because they're trying to get some people, they're trying to get some people that can get to the sub, like in the villages, those areas that is still to be developed. So they were trying to see people to get there so that the vaccine can reach to everybody. But there is one thing that we don't know is that we don't know how the vaccination is going to be. We don't know if that vaccination is going to be free or the vaccination is going to be payable. In French, we say payable. So we don't know. We don't really know if it's going to be free or it's going to be payable. Or they're going to ask us to pay for something before you get the vaccine. And what again that we're trying to see is that we're trying to see speculation is showing that maybe they are going to make it again on a compulsory, like before you take the vaccine, before you travel, you have to get the vaccine, you have to take the vaccine. If you don't take the vaccine, there'll be no way for you to travel. You can't travel if you don't take the vaccine. That's speculation, that's facts that I'm giving. Because due to the way we're seeing, because on my own findings, due to the way we're seeing things are going, it seems like that's just the way they're going to do. And, due to the way also we've seen things, the way I've seen things, I think like the vaccine will not be free of charge. That vaccine, the way I'm seeing things, that vaccine is going to be like payable. You have to pay before you receive the vaccine. You know why I say so? You guys know why I say so? Because why I say so is because right now, before you travel, you have to make a corona test. You have to make your test. You have to make sure you go for a test. And that test, you pay for the test. It's not free of charge. You pay for the test. Like the test, it depends. Hopefully they won't do that there. And that's just want to just pray that they should not do it. They shouldn't do it. Because why I'm saying that is going to be payable, because when you want to do your corona test, they ask you for money. It is 20,000 CFA, Central African CFA, 20,000 Central African CFA. If you want it to come out very fast, like the very day you want to get it, like the very day, you are going to pay like, let me just say, you are going to pay us from 25,000 to 30,000, so that it comes very late. But if you want to do the normal one, that you have to come get the order the next day, you have to pay like 15,000-20,000. That is how it is, 15,000-20,000. But if you want to get it the very time, the very day, you have to pay 25,000 upwards. That is it. So speculation showing that since the test was not free of charge, it simply means that it's the same thing. The vaccine will not be free. My own fears here is that if the vaccine is not free, what about the commoner? Like those people in the sub, like in the interior, in the village area, in the rural areas, what are they going to do? What are they going to do? Those that cannot afford it, what are they going to do? Because as for me, I'm not taking the vaccine. Whether it is free or not, I am not taking the vaccine. I'm not into that. I'm not taking the vaccine because I know, and what I know is that there is no corona. There is no corona. In my own filing shows that there is no corona. We can't see any corona. They can't see any. There is no corona in my neighborhood. There is no corona in my town. There is no corona. We never had it because we'll be going to the market every day. We'll be doing. I'm not also going to take it. We're not taking the vaccine. But what we say here, we're not saying that people should not take the vaccine. If you think the vaccine is necessary for you, if you think you can take the vaccine and you think you really do think that it's good and it's necessary for you, you can go ahead and take the vaccine. It's up to you. But like each and everybody has his own opinion. Each and everybody has right for him or herself. So my own decision that I've made is that I am not going to take the vaccine. I'm not taking any vaccine. I'm not going to take any vaccine. That's my own decision that I've taken. I'm not taking any vaccine because I know I don't have any corona. What's the essence of me getting the vaccine? Corona has been out for like more than a year, as they claim, it has been out for more than a year, as they claim. Up to now, I've never ever seen somebody beside me or heard like somebody in my neighborhood having corona, have catch corona, or he or she have corona. I've never heard or neither seen someone having corona. We're going to the market like almost every day. We've been in the street almost all the time. We've been, moving around, but we've never heard about it. We've never catch corona. We've never seen it. But I'm surprised to see it is only the government saying that there is corona, but we don't know. We don't know. No, I'm not saying that they're lying. I'm not saying that they're lying. No, neither am I saying they are saying the truth. What they're saying is the reality, But I to me, for me, I don't think there's any corona because I've not seen it. I haven't seen any corona. I haven't seen anybody that got the sickness. I haven't seen anybody that got the sickness. I have not seen. So I think there is no corona. So we're just waiting to see when they'll start sharing the vaccine, if it's going to be free or if they're going to ask people to pay. I don't know, but trust me, with this our government, trust me, there is nothing that is for free. There is nothing that is for free. I'm sure that vaccine is going to be payable. Before you get that vaccine, it's going to be payable. They can say, okay, the vaccine is free, but the card is, you have to pay for the card. Or they can say, okay, the vaccine is payable. They can bring some logic. I don't know. They can say whatsoever. They know how they play the cards. They know how they're doing the thing. So I don't know, but I know that what I know is that vaccine. What I know, if you ask me, what I really do know is that the vaccine is not going to be free. I'm still yet to find out what type of vaccine, because I've heard like the Johnson Johnson, they have their own vaccine. The British have their own vaccine. America has their own vaccine. India, they do have their own vaccine. Okay, the Germans also have their own vaccine. So I don't know exactly the one that we have here, the one that we took, the one that we take. I don't know the one that we take. If the one that our government imported, if it's the good one or the bad. I also heard that the Chinese, they also got their own vaccine, and other African countries are banning from all these countries that I just said because they come up with their own vaccine. What I want to say is that when the corona first of all came out, right, the first country who got the cure of corona, the first country who discovered the cure of corona was in Africa. That was Madagascar. When Madagascar came out with their own corona medication, I don't know why the United Nations, the UN, has to disqualify that medication. Is it because the medication comes from Africa or what? Those vaccines are coming from all over Africa. I don't know, because they say what they're saying is that the vaccine came from, because like so many countries are producing their own vaccine. Like we got the United States also they are producing theirs. We got Britain also, they are producing theirs. That's the UK. The UK they are producing theirs, and the Indians are also producing theirs. We got Germany also producing. They are also producing their own vaccine, and all these vaccines being produced in all these foreign countries. Those are the vaccines that the UN they are giving them the go ahead, for people to start taking, like an international vaccine, But when Madagascar, there's no telling what in those vaccines. There's no telling. There's no telling. I don't really trust the vaccine. What we're saying is that Madagascar, they were the first people Madagascar was the first country in the world to discover the cure of corona. They came out with the medicine, and the UN, till today, Madagascar has not yet imported any vaccine. Madagascar have not yet imported any vaccine. There is no vaccine in Madagascar. If you guys think I'm lying, find out. What the Madagascars are using, what the Madagascar are using, they are using their own medication, which they produce in Madagascar. It's being produced in Madagascar. It was being discovered by a Managish. Is it Managish or Managash? Magash or Managash? That's the country that they have not yet imported any vaccine because they discovered the cure of corona. And when they did, the UN they just have to disqualify it. I don't know why they disqualified the vaccine. They disqualified their drug. I don't know why. There are so many countries that already started, so many countries already have the vaccine. So many countries now, they already have the vaccine. They got the vaccine. They're distributing the vaccine. Some have also started, giving it to their citizens. So many countries have already started giving it to their citizens. Is it in North Africa, East Africa, West Africa, or even in South Africa? Let's talk about South Africa. South Africa also started giving it. A doctor in Zimbabwe said they shouldn't trust foreign vaccine. Exactly what I'm saying. I saw one video. I watched a video. Not until their own scientists and doctors get to examine it first. That's it. That's exactly what I'm saying. What they have to do is that I don't know what is really wrong with some of our leaders. Is it because of the money? I can't really tell. I can't really say. Is it because of the money that I can't really tell. I can't just tell anything from the white man or anything from the foreign land. Africa always be the first people to promote it. But us, we don't even care. We don't promote it. When Madagascar came out with the coronavirus medication, I never heard any African country talking about it. I never heard about any African country talking about us. Okay, one of us has discovered the cure of corona. Why can't we not just import those vaccines and start giving it to our people? No, they don't do that. What they did is they go ahead straight up and started getting the one from the foreign countries, from the foreign land. But Madagascar was the first people, that was the first country in the world to come out with a corona vaccine test. They were the first. That was the first country in the world to come out with a corona vaccine cure. But they never ever talk about it. It wasn't even at the waves. They never make any waves. The leaders of Burundi and Tanzania were going for the vaccine, and now they both dead. That's it. Why wouldn't they do that? They actually knows what they are doing. But look, I don't know when us as black, I don't want to say Africa in general, but when I'm talking about Africa, it seems like I'm just giving a specific, a specific people, because it's all about the color, because we get our brothers also in the Caribbean. Those people in the Caribbean, they are our brothers, like from Jamaica, like from Dominica. All those countries that you see, all those countries in the Caribbean, then you see blacks there. They are also our brothers. They came from Africa. I am saying that, I don't know. It's not that our eyes are not open. It's just because I don't know what's wrong with us. Why we always love to promote foreign things, but we often forget us. Why? I don't really know why. We always like to promote our foreign things, but we forget our us. Madagascar, I remember the time that Madagascar come out with the medication, the cure of the corona. They came out with the cure of corona when no country even have not yet come out with anything. Madagascar came out with it and they put it out in the market. They say they're going to start production. They even say they're going to start production, and the UN has to tell them not to do it. But trust the president their drugs and come out with a drug and give the go ahead to the country's scientists to come out with the drugs. and they're producing the drug. I never heard about any African countries going to Madagascar saying, okay, we one of us just produce a drug, they just got a cure from this disease, from this pandemic. Let's go there, let's go get it. No. As soon as the UN announced, oh, the vaccines are out, no, the Johnson have the vaccine in America, the UK has only they have the vaccine, the Germans they have the vaccine, the Indians they have the vaccine. Oh, that's the one we imported. That's the one we imported. Do you know how much we are spending? Do you know the million that how many millions of dollars are we going there to buy those drugs? What if we would have spent that same money in our continent? That money is going to turn around. That money will turn around and do a better thing. The money will just stay around our continent. It's going to change something. It's going to do something. I don't know what is really wrong with some of our leaders. I don't really know what is really wrong with our leaders, because it's not about the people. It's about our leaders. It's about the African leaders. Some of the African, I'm not saying all African leaders. Some of our leaders, they are the main problem with this thing. I don't know what is really wrong. I don't really know what is really wrong. I don't know. We keep on talking every day. We're talking every day on all the social media platforms. We're talking, trying to educate them, trying to make them understand why they should do this, why they should not do this. They should do this, they should not do that, they should do I don't know, but still they don't listen. They go ahead and do whatsoever pleases them. Whatever decision our leaders are taking, we are the ones suffering. It is affecting us, because they know the truth. They go ahead, they get whatsoever they want to get, they bring it into the country and give and impose it on the people. And we as the common people, we are the ones suffering, bearing the consequences. They need to listen to the people. They don't want to listen to the people. They don't want to listen to the people. All of them are all liars, They don't want to listen to the people. They come to you and make fake promises. At the end, they will not accomplish any. Some will even try to even start a project, and at the process you see, the project has been abandoned. I don't know what is going on. I don't really know what's going on. I don't know what is really going on. We have to do something about this. We have to do something about this. We cannot just sit back and fold our hands and watch our people or watch our leaders kill our sisters, our brothers, our uncles, our grandfathers in the village or whatsoever. We cannot do that. We need to do something about it and stop telling foreigners, stop letting foreigners experiment on their people. They are doing it. They know the truth, but they are doing it. You see, because of the money, just because of, I call that like greed. It is because of greed. It's out of greed. They're just being greed. It's greediness that is killing them. It's because of the greed. They greed because all what they care is they care about the family and their self. That's it. Just the family and the self. That's it. Those vaccines right now are only experiment. They are experiment. You're right. They are experiment. It's just greed that's killing them. Just greed that's killing our leaders, some of our leaders. Just greed. I don't know. We don't like to support our own. We don't like to support ourselves. We don't like to support our own. We don't always believe in ourselves. I don't know why. We don't believe in ourselves. How come Madagascar was the first country to come up with the vaccine, not the vaccine, but the treatment, some drugs, the treatment of COVID. But I never saw any countries promoting the vaccination. I never saw them promoting the vaccination or whatsoever. If you are already taking the vaccine, please do not misunderstand us. If you are taking the vaccine, okay, fine. It's fine, okay? It's fine. But I just want everybody to be careful. What I want is just that you guys just need to be careful. You need to be careful because we have been watching videos, people that are taking the vaccine and they've been passing out. They passed out. While taking the vaccine, they passed out. Okay, the vaccine might be good, it might not be good. We don't know. Actually, we don't know. And the problem is that they are bringing in Africa. We don't know. We don't know about that. I'm sure each country in Africa has its own brilliant scientists. Yeah, of course. why not turn to them instead of the foreigners? I don't know. I don't know, it's because we don't like to support us. We don't like to support our own. We don't like to support ourselves. We don't like to support our product. We don't like to support our own, like, it seems like they are us. We are finding it difficult to believe that someone who lives in the continent, can do something great like that in our continent. That's it. The earlier we started believing in ourselves, not just only believing in ourselves, believing in our people. I'm not talking this. I'm not saying this on just because I'm not saying this only about the vaccine whatsoever because of the vaccine. I am saying this also because of our product. There are so many African products made in African product out there. We are not supporting our product. We are not supporting our own. Not to talk about our own, our music, our musician. We got great musician. We are not supporting our made in African product, our made in African things. So many things that are made in Africa. We don't support that. I don't know why. We don't support. We don't support. But we love going ahead doing things. We are a very great continent. We have great people. We have brilliant people. We have people that have the knowledge. They have everything, but because of the support, they lack the support. We don't support ourselves. It is time for us to come together and start supporting ourselves. We have no faith in our own people. That's it. We have no faith in our own people. That's why we stay in the position we are in. Exactly. We have no faith. We have no faith. There's this saying that when I was growing up, we were saying that, the white man witchcraft. The white man witchcraft is, when white man own witchcraft is, he takes the witchcraft and what he's doing with the witchcraft is thinking of, what am I going to, to produce? What am I going to invent? Of which if tomorrow, if I die tomorrow, they're going to, remember me. They're going to use that thing and remember me. But with the black man on witchcraft, you know what the black man on witchcraft is all about? The black man on witchcraft is that when he sees his fellow black brother progressing, he will start like envying the brother with the witchcraft and start saying that I'm going to see how you're going to be up there. I'm going to see how you're going to be up there. You try to use it to kill him. He's just trying to use the thing to bring people down. That's the black man on witchcraft. That's the use of black man on witchcraft. That's the use of black man on witchcraft. We can't say that is lack of knowledge. There is nothing like that lack of knowledge. We are already educated. We know the truth. We know what's going on. But we don't want to follow the right path. We already know the right path. We know all the paths. We know the good and the bad path to follow. We know the good and the bad way to follow. But most of us have chosen to stay on the wrong path. Most of us are choosing to stay on the wrong path, not because they don't know. Most of them have chosen to stay on the wrong path, not because they don't know. They don't know that where they are is the wrong path, because they willingly and just, I don't know why. Is it out of wickedness or out of what I can call it? They just choose to stay there. They just choose to just be there. Just like that. A black man or a fellow African does not want to see his brother progress in life. His fellow black man progress in life. I don't like all that. We just don't use common sense. It's not about common sense. It's not about common sense. It's all about, I can call it like jealousy. It's all about jealousy, An African man is full of jealousy. There's a lot of jealousy, hate in him. In an African, there's a lot of hate, jealousy in an African. I don't know why. I don't know why, because you can't tell me that in this generation of all time, this 21st century that we are, you cannot tell me that how many people, all the millions, there are so hundreds of millions of people, African people in the continent that are educated. They know what is wrong and what is right, but they choose to stay on the wrong. It's not about coming together. We don't even need to come together. We need to start thinking as an individual. Each and everybody needs to start thinking as an individual to start doing the right thing. If one person starts doing the right thing, and passes it to the another person, to another one, to another person. The other person passes it to another person. The other person, like they say that a journey with 1,000 miles begins with a step. Okay, it begins with a step. It begins with us. It begins with me. It begins with you. It begins with everybody. Everybody in the continent or out of the continent. It begins with everybody, with all of us. All of us. It's not. We must not come together before we say we can do it. That's a lie. That's a lie. Because I've been hearing that so many times. I've been hearing that for over more than 10 decades today. More than. I've been hearing that more than, I can say, 2 decades today. Let's come together and be one. Let's do this and be one. We don't even need to come together. We need to start doing it as an individual. Let's start doing it as an individual. Start it wheresoever you are. I don't know where you are, start doing it like an individual. I don't think it's just jealousy. I think we just don't believe in ourselves enough. Black people act as if black people aren't supposed to be successful. Yeah, you're right. But if a white person is successful, we accept it without question. We accept it without question. We're giving them the power. We're giving them the power, of which we are the ones who have the power. We got the power. We got everything. Our Creator gave us everything. Everything. Our Creator gave us everything. Yes, we accept the fact that the white man got the knowledge before us. But if you look at history says that civilization started in Africa. Which is in Egypt. Then I don't know why somebody will tell me that it is a white man who is more intelligent than a black man. A black man is intelligent. The problem is that we don't want to do the right thing. We don't just want to do the right thing. Like, for example, you see a black man will know something and he will just sit his eyes down and be watching as if he doesn't know whatsoever is going on. We don't like to take action. We don't like to do the right thing. We don't like to make things straight. We don't want to follow the right path. I don't know what's wrong. If we could realize our own greatness and our own power, things would definitely change. We have already realized our greatness. We have realized our power, but some of us we just decide to sell it to the white people. We just decide to sell it to the white people out of greed. That's what I'm saying. It is greed. What is killing most of us Africans is greed. It's greed because we don't want to see our fellow brother progress. We don't want to see our fellow brother succeed. It's not only about in music, in all aspects of life. The ones in the music industry, they will tell you. The ones in the production sector, they will tell you everything. Even around the neighborhoods, they will tell you. We don't want to see our fellow brothers progressing or our fellow brothers sisters progressing or like seeing them succeed. For you see your fellow brother like trying to do something, for you to come give him some word of encouragement. You start saying, "Oh, you better go sit your ass down if you don't know what to do. You better go do that." Throwing hate comment, all the stuff. But if they realize our collective power, we wouldn't sell it in the first place. We choose to sell it. They choose to sell it because they don't want the other one. Like, for example, you see somebody, a black brother, an African man, who he has the means to help his own brother or family brother, somebody in the family. He's able, he can do it, but he doesn't want to do it because he or she is thinking that if he helps that his brother, the person who is down, the person will be more than him tomorrow. That's it. I've seen situations like that. I've seen many situations like that. Even in the family, they don't want to help. They don't want to do anything because of that. That's exactly how they're going to be thinking. Hey, Brittany, how you doing? How you doing, Brittany? Welcome. I see you, Brittany. How you doing? So they don't want to do anything about it. They don't want to do anything about it. Like they just decide to be like that. They just decide to be. It seems like we love the darkness that we were in. No, some centuries back. It seems like we love the darkness that we were in some centuries back. We really do love the darkness that we were in some centuries back. It is not something that I am just saying. It is something that it has always been there. It will always be there. I'm good. Where's my cousin? He's fine. He's right there. He's having some rest. He's having rest. He's good. It's okay. We just want look right from centuries back. It has always been like that because we're talking about slavery. When we go back to the slavery, to during the days of slavery, who was those people? Who were those people selling? Who were those people giving our people to the white men? Is it not same? Is it not the same us, same people? Is it not the same us, same us black, giving our people to the white men? Just because of some few things like drinks, fire sticks, and all that, and so on. Is it not because of? Is it not us? It's our leaders, still them. They are the one doing all that stuff. They are the one doing all that stuff. So we are just like that. We are just like that. Their system comes from the root. It has been there ever since centuries back, way back. It has been like that. It has been like that because we were the ones, our forefathers were the ones selling our sisters, our brothers, our uncles, our fathers to the white men for them to go use as slaves in their land, in foreign land. They were the one doing those things. They were the one doing those things. The white men don't just come out and do like that. They came with those things. They came with those things to fool them because of greed, because of all this greed. That's what they are doing. COVID is a rush chat. Max One, I see you. Max One, how you doing? Thank you so much for coming. See you. So it's because of greed, and still that greed, our people are still suffering. We, the commoner, we are the ones suffering because we don't know the truth. Whatsoever the leaders just say, we just follow. We have no choice. Even if you refuse, they're going to impose it. They're going to force it on us. They're still going to force it on us. We got no choice. They see that we have no choice. We have nothing to do. We have nothing to say. They're still going to force it on us. They impose it on us for us to take it. Of which they know that is definitely going to harm us. Even it means that if we take those things, we're going to die. They don't care. They're still going to tell us to take it. They're still going to tell us to take it. They're still going to tell us to take it. Even they know that if we take those things, we are going to die. They'll still go ahead and tell us to take it just because of greed, because of some few cash that they have taken it and put it in their pocket. They're still going to tell us to take it. You see, this same greed has made us lost a lot of our brothers, a lot of lives. A lot of African lives have been taken because of greed. Because of greed. There is nobody that's going to take away that greed, except if we accept the fact that we want to change as an individual, not as a collective persons, but we have to accept away that greed, put it away from us, and start doing the right thing, because we already know the right thing. You can't tell me that we don't know the right thing. We know the right thing. We already know the right thing. We know the right thing to do. We know what is right to do. We know exactly what if we do, that's how it's going to be. We just have to start accepting the system of change in us. We have to start accepting that system of change in us. The greed of just a few people impact their lives of millions. Yeah. That's it, exactly. The greed of those few people impact the life of millions. Exactly, you're right. You're right. You're 100% right. You're 100% correct. That's exactly what they're doing. That's just exactly what they're doing. We don't need to come together before we change. No, 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 no. Because they say that there is this saying that it is one cocoyam that spoils the whole fufu. The whole fufu, one cocoyam. I don't know. I can put it like one cocoyam. That doesn't. If one cocoyam, if you want to make fufu, if one cocoyam is not well ready, it's not ready, not really ready, does not get ready, and you add it like when you're pounding the fufu, you add it in here, you pound it, it's going to spoil the whole fufu. So if we come together, if there's one person who is already bad, that one person can pass that disease to everyone. We don't even need to come together. We need to start making that change as an individual. Each and everybody needs to start doing that change as an individual. We don't need to come together because we've been saying that for how many decades now that we've been saying it. But there's no change. We just do like a mark time. It's just like somebody who is just marking time, but you still at the same spot, fooling yourself that you are taking a step, but you are still at the same spot. That's what we're doing. We're marking time, but we're still at the same spot. That's exactly what we're doing. We're marking time, but still at that same circle, still at that same spot. Nothing changing, nothing improving. Nothing changing, nothing improving. We need to start doing the right thing because we already know the right things. We already know the right thing to do. We already know what is right and what is wrong. What is right to do and what is wrong not to do. We already know all those things. But we don't just want to change. Most of us, we don't want to change. We don't just want to change. Most of us, we don't just want to change. We just choose to stay at the same spot. As long as most of us African, as long as we're having what we feel in our stomach, as long as we like, we're feeding our families, we don't care. We don't care about all others. We don't care about other people. We don't care about the million people. We don't care about the other people suffering. We don't even care about them. We don't care. All we want is just to satisfy ourselves, and that's it. We don't care if it's going to kill people, it's going to kill our people. We don't care even if it's going to do something that's going to affect our generation. We don't care. There are so many things that we have done that those things are going to affect our generation to come, just because of greed. Because of simple paper, money. It's just paper. Just because of simple paper, money. Just because of that. Because of simple paper. But we have sold something that it is our generation to come. They are going to suffer the impact of it. We don't even care. All we care about is, okay, once we do that, we got the money, we'll be living our lifestyle, our stomach will be full, we can afford whatever we want in life. That's it. We don't care about how tomorrow is going to be like. What's there tomorrow? What's left tomorrow? We don't care. We don't even look at that. We don't even think about that. We don't even look at all that stuff. We don't even look at all the stuff. You see? We have to start coming. We really do need to have to start coming together as not like coming together. We really do need to start that change as an individual. If you start the change, you pass it to another person, and one person sees that change and sees that, look at you and see that, oh, this person has really changed. Why would I not also change? Like the saying goes, two wrongs can never make a right. Two wrongs can never ever make a right. If you can do a change, you can make a change. That change starts with you. And you show someone that you have changed, or you don't even need to show that person someone that you have changed. The person will see it in you. And he will say, oh, this man has really changed. This person has really changed. Okay, since he has changed, okay, then let me give him what he's giving out. We all know that in life. In life, people give you exactly what you give them. People give you exactly what you do. In other words, we say that you get what you give. You receive what you give. What you give is what you receive. In other words, that's what we say. So how are you being the change you want to see? The change we want to see is for us being each and every one keeper. It doesn't matter. That person must not be your family. That person must not be from your family. That person must not be your sister. That person must not be your brother. If you see something that is wrong, of which you know that thing, if you for example, you see the plan evil against somebody, even if you are not related to that person, or you don't know that person from Adam, or maybe you might the person they're talking about, but you are not related to the person. You have to do something to stop that evil, from getting close to that person. That's the type of change I'm talking about. We have to stop thinking about ourselves and start thinking about the future. Start thinking about what are we trying to create so that our generation to come are going to, be using that. Alright, let me put it this way. What are we should start thinking of what we are going to create, of which our generation will come and be using those things. And when they are using those things, they are going to remember us with those things. Those are the things they are going to remember us with those things. We should stop thinking about our stomach. We should stop thinking about material things. We should start thinking about what we need to do. Something that we need to do that is going to be like a footprint. A footprint that nothing can wipe it off the ground. That's what we need to do. Most especially I'm talking about our leaders that always do the embezzlement, that they take money and keep. They are not doing any work. They don't do any development. They don't carry out projects. If you are that person that you are in charge of a project and you have the money in you and you are not doing the project and that project is not moving, please, you have to change, because what you are about doing, it's not only going to be useful to you, but it's going to be useful to your children and your children's children, your children's children, and it's going to be useful to the youth, to the population, and to our generation to come. But you decide not to do it because you want to keep the money all for yourselves, and just be eating it, spending it uselessly. It's time for us to start thinking. When we start thinking like that, I think there will be that change. There will be something. Africa is not poor. Africa as a whole is not poor and stealing our things. They are stealing our raw materials. That's a lie. That's a big lie. Yes, I say so. All say so. That's a lie. That is a big lie. They are not stealing no materials. They are not stealing our raw materials. They are not stealing our things. That's a lie. They are not stealing our things. The people that are stealing from you. The people that are stealing from you, it is our brothers, us. It is our brothers that are stealing from us. They are not the foreign people that are stealing from us. It is our brothers that are stealing from us, because those things, they are buying those things. When they buy those things, they give the money to our people for them to develop our country, for them to develop our land. They don't do that. They take the money, they put it in their pockets. and they don't want to let it out. They don't want to do they don't want to do the development. They don't want to do anything, and they go ahead and they stand outside and go ahead and say, oh, they are stealing our minerals, they are stealing our things, they are stealing that's a lie. That's a big flag, that's a big lie. That is a very big lie. That's a very big lie. If a foreigner want to steal if a foreigner want to steal something from you, they are not greedy like the way we are greedy. I know some of you will be angry, but that's the truth. They are not greedy like the way we are greedy, because with us, even the crumbs, we don't even want to leave even those crumbs for others. We want to take everything. We want to gather everything. We want to make sure that everything is clean up, very clean up. That's us. That's us. We want to clean up everything. We want to make sure that everything is being cleaned up. That's us. But the foreigners are not. They are not greedy. They can come in, right? They can come in, and for example, they come in and see a business. They know that, okay, this thing. If they get this thing and turn it this way, they're going to sell it for like let me just say $1,000. Then they come in now, they see the thing, they can tell that, okay, this thing I would like to get this thing for like 300 bucks. I would like to get it for like 300 bucks. And they are not coming. That's how they will do. They will come and buy the things for like, they'll say, okay, I would like to get this thing for 300 bucks. Of which when they get it from you, they know how they're going to modify it. They are going to modify the thing and bring it out now and sell it with a profit. That's how they know. That's how they are doing. But with us, with so many of us, we don't even want others to even eat from it. We want to take everything. We don't want it to get anything. We want to take everything. They are definitely greedy. They just aren't as stupid as some of us are with their money. They spend money to make more money. We spend money to look good. Exactly. That's exactly what I'm talking about. That's exactly an African man, somebody will be keeping billions in the bank and seeing his fellow brothers suffering. And people coming and saying Africa is poor. Africa is not poor. Africa is not poor. Hell no, Africa is not poor. Africa is not poor. If you know how much, if you know the net worth of some of our leaders, you're going to be shocked. Africa is not poor. We are not poor. We are rich. But it's that the money falls in greedy hands. That's what makes us poor. We are not poor. Africa is not poor. I'm telling you guys, we are not poor. Africa is over a billion something. I'm not even sure if the population of Africa can compare to the population of China. But look at them today. Look at us. Just look at us. We are not poor. We have money. If you check, let's just take for example. If you check the how can I put this? Forgot it. Like if you check the in Africa, you'll be shocked. That's when you know that Africa is not poor. We are not poor. It's just that our leaders are so greedy. I don't know. It seems like they always find, joy. They always find happiness seeing our people suffering. Seeing their people suffering. Something like that. It seems like they always find this joy. They are always happy when they see the people suffering. When they see their people suffering. They always find that joy. They always see the joy in it. They always have that joy in it. That's what I think. Which is, I don't know how I can really put it. I don't know how I can really call it. I don't know how I can say, like, is it devilish or is I don't know. I don't know how I can really put it, because Even the devil himself gives. The devil himself is a giver. The devil himself is a cheerful giver. The devil is a cheerful giver. But I don't know, because some of us are very, very greedy. Very, very greedy. We are never satisfied with what we have. We are never satisfied. Despite all the billions we have in the bank, in our bank account, we are never satisfied. We still keep on stealing. We still keep on doing the investment, going on with the investment, keeping money that we know we can never finish. We know even our fifth generation or our 10th generation can never finish the money. We still go ahead keeping that same money, putting it in a foreign bank, leaving it in foreign bank, and they tell us that Africa is poor. We are not poor. We are not poor. We are not poor. Our money, most of our money, let me tell you, there are so many countries, so many foreign countries that it is Africa, it is us Africa that we are sponsoring those countries. So many. When our leaders steals money and put in their bank, what do? They use the money. Their bank take that money and give it out to people, supporting their people, the people in the country, supporting small enterprise, medium and small size enterprise, supporting them, giving them as loans, very low, with very low income. And we are here, that's our money, we are here suffering. We are here suffering, we ain't got anything. They go out, when they keep the money in the foreign bank, what the foreign bank always do? They give it out as loan. They give it out as loan to their people, and the people use it. Create employment, create jobs. They are using it, doing something. And later on, they bring it back. We keep money that we know we cannot even touch it. We are not even able to touch it. Even in the next 20 years, we can't even touch it. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying. That we need to start that change as an individual. Each and everybody needs to start that change. Start thinking about what you will do for your continent or for your country, so that your generation to come, they will live to remember you forever. The problem is when you all get really good leaders, they kill them off. Even if they do kill them off, even if they do kill the good leaders off, who are those killing the good leaders? Where did they plan pass to kill the good leaders? Is it not the pass to us? Look, the foreign people. Hello, what simplistic? Hello, how are you doing? Excuse me, guys. There is something I want to say. Thank you so very much for the thumbs up. I do appreciate it. There is something I want to say here. I want to make it clear. I want to make it clear. Make people understand. Look, the foreign or the white folks. The white folks, they don't come and do things themselves. They don't come and kill our leaders by themselves. They don't come and destroy some African countries by themselves. What they do is that they already know that we are selfish and greedy. They already know that we are selfish and greedy. What they will do is and give it to our brothers, to some of those greedy brothers of us. Then they will be the one to go ahead and kill their fellow brother because of the money, because of all those things. You got the shots yet? What shot? What shot are you talking about? See, that's the way they're doing it, because they're using us. It is still us killing our fellow brothers. There is nothing. They don't do it by themselves. Our leaders that they are killing. Who are those killing? If you want to look back behind of it, you see that it is still us, our brother, it's us by us killing our brothers. No, the COVID not yet. It has not yet been. They have not yet started giving the vaccine. But I'm not going to take any vaccine. No, I'm not going to take any vaccine because I'm not corona positive, and there is no corona. Corona has been out for over a year now, and I've never heard or see somebody, I've never seen somebody having corona, because we just be hearing, there are people having corona. If you have a little bit of illness, you go to the hospital, they tell you that it's corona. So that's the only place we only hearing corona. They claim that it's corona, but there is no corona. I'm telling you, you have headache, you go to the hospital, they tell you it's corona. When you have malaria, you go to the hospital, they tell you it's corona. So we tired of all those. We tired of all those their stuff. We tired of all that their gameplay. We tired. We tired of their gameplay, all those stuff. We just tired. So I'm not taking anything. I'm not taking it. I'm not taking it. There's no way I'm going to take it. Even if you make it compulsory, that if you don't have it, you won't travel. I don't care. I'm going to sit here. I'm not going to travel till the time is going to die out. Then I'm going to travel. Okay? I don't care. I don't care. I'm not going to take it. It's period. I'm not going to take it. Nothing's going to make me take that vaccine. I'm not going to take the vaccine. That's the truth. I'm not going to take it. I can't take the vaccine. I'm not going to take it. I will not take the vaccine. We have to change. We have to change from our greedy, from the greed and the selfishness. We have to change from the greed to selfishness. It's this same greed and this same selfishness that's making people looking. Some of these African countries are thinking like it is not secure. They ain't got no security because of greed. You see most people on the street picking up arms, being like they're robbing people, stealing on the street. It is not because they want to. It's not because they like it. It's not because it's the life that they choose to do it. It is because of the greed of some of our leaders, with the greed of some of us that made them to go into that, to pick up the arms and start doing what they are doing just because they want to survive. Because they don't see any reason for one man to be keeping billions upon billions. And what's important, the most thing that pains me the most, what really pains me the most is that the money does not belong to him. It's not even his hard-earned money. It is money that was supposed to be shared, the national cake, the national money that was supposed to go around. One person chooses to keep it all by himself and for his family. Tell me why most of our youth will not be angry and go out there on the streets and pick up arms and start doing whatsoever they're doing. If tomorrow they heard that, this politician has been killed, or you heard that, the government personality has been killed, he was shot by an armed robber, you don't have to pity. You don't have to even pity those people. If you heard that a politician has been killed, you don't even have to pity those people, because they don't also have conscience. They don't care about the people. They don't even care about us. They don't care about us. Because all the money that they're investing, all those billions that they are keeping in their foreign account, they know that we are there. We are suffering. They're seeing us every day. When the campaign time reaches, they come and be fooling most of our parents, most of our grandmothers in the village, our grandfathers in the village, with a bag of rice and a liter of vegetable oil and some seasoning. That's it. And they go, once they get the vote, that's it. They go for good. Only they'll come back only when they need the vote again. That's how they always do. If you like to vote them or you don't vote them, they will still decide who they want to put up there. The person is still going to be up there. So it doesn't show anything. What they're just doing, all this voting stuff, what they're just doing is just like to just fool those people that they don't really know what they are doing. But they forget to know that we are in the 21st century where everything has already been exposed. There is nothing again that's been hidden. Everything has already been exposed. We already know the truth. Whatsoever they're doing, we already know the truth. We already know everything. So there is no need for them doing the election. They should just be doing whatsoever they want to do. Put whatsoever person that they say they want to put, they can do whatsoever they want to do. They should just do whatsoever they want to do. We don't really care, but we know that The only thing that is constant in life is change. But my only problem is that I don't know when Africa as a whole, that change, that of which they say the only thing in life, the only thing is life which is constant is change. I don't know when Africa as a whole that change will come. I don't really know when the change will come. Is it when? Is it after when? I don't know when the world will have been over or what. Maybe after other new world, or after when the continent will shift and move somewhere else. That's when that change will come. Because as days goes by, the continent keep on getting worse. I'm telling you guys, the continent, as days goes on, the years are passing, the continent keep on going worse. Things are getting more harder, prices are rising, things are getting more harder, pace also being reducing. I don't know, deduct everything, but one thing for sure I know is that no matter whatsoever they do, we will survive, we will live to tell the story. That's why I felt so sad about when we heard that he recently changed that country. Yeah, that's it. They say in life, no, the good one does not live, they don't live for long. Good people don't always live for long. They don't live too long. That's it. You see how much these people love you. It's life. Good people don't live for long. That's how it is. Good people, the good ones in life, they don't live for long. They don't live for long. They just live in certain, time and be gone. All the countries in Africa need leaders like that. I don't know if they're going to change. That's the same thing when Gaddafi died. They started crying. In Africa, we always notice that someone is great. It's only when that person is no more. That's when we notice. Say, oh, this person was a great person. He was so good. By that time, it's already too late. But when he was alive, you see how they keep on criticizing him. No matter what he does, they don't always accept that he's doing a good thing. He's a good man doing the right thing. They don't always accept that. Okay, guys, I'm rounding up. I won't be live for so long. We talk about that, and next time we'll be live. TikTok will be live. Will be right here with me. Just came in to talk to tell you guys about the update. I'll still be updating you about the vaccine. The time that the vaccine will be, when they will start giving the vaccine. I will let you guys know if the vaccine will be payable or it will be free of charge. I will let you guys know. I don't know if it's going to be payable or it's going to be free of charge. But to me, what I do think is that vaccine, man, that shit is going to be, it's going to be payable. It's not going to be free. They're going to pay that. They're going to pay. They're going to pay that. They're going to pay. The West always criticize and kill the leaders they can't control. It's not only the West. Everywhere in Africa. They're doing it everywhere in Africa, not only the West. So, thank you guys so very, very much, ladies and gentlemen. Shout out to you, Kaya. Shout out to you, Simplicity Motivation. I see you. Shout out to Brittany. Shout out to everybody. If I don't call your name, it doesn't mean you are not. Yeah, just that means there's so many. Very important. Shout out to all of you. I love you guys so very much. And I'll give you guys an update. About it. If they started the distribution, I will make a video. I will go there and try and see if I can make a video so that you guys can see how the vaccine is taking place, how it's going on. I will give you guys how it is. Thank you so very, very much, Mom. I really do appreciate it. So, show you guys how it's going on, all the stuff. I'll tell you how it is. So, without wasting much of the time, I said, woo! I'm gone. Bye-bye. See you guys later. Love you guys very much. Thanks for the